Yeah. Hey man, welcome to another episode of Everything Atlanta Sports, where we give you the news and update from around the sports world. We hit you with the sauce, which is the main topics of the day, and we hit you with the Q&A at the end of the show, man. Y'all know who I am, man. It's your host, your boy, the AFN representative, the hood, not affiliated with ESPN, ghetto analyst, and his mother clucker. How the hell are you? Hey man, y'all know how we doing this thing, man. Y'all drop as many comments y'all can in the comment section, man. I'm gonna try to get to a minute on my can. I can't get to you. Make sure y'all converse amongst each other because we family in this thing, man. Y'all already know how we do. Let me pay a couple bills before I get started off in this thing, man. Hold on a minute right here. Hey man, get 20% off Manscaped, man. Free shipping and having with the promo code AFN, man. Y'all know the saying by now, man. Keep it clean. She won't be mean. Shave it down. She won't frown. Manscaped, man. Let's holler at some of the five-star generals before we get started in this thing, man. We got the Sean Caswell in the building. What's good? You say, what's up, Big Will? Winks or wink? Yeet, get some. All right, man. King Treyway in the building saying what's happening. Pat Norris in the building saying wink, wink, wink. Uh, Mucho Grande in the building. Er, we got Georgia Texas boy in the building. What's happening? Brian People in the building. What's going on, man? Hey, Brian People, get up off me. Get up off me. My boy Tyler here. Get up off me now. D. Coleman. Drake a hole. Good evening, though. Hey, Jante Rozier, what's happening? All right, man. Let's get it crack-a-lacking, bro. Let's go and get crack-a-lacking. First news and update I got for y'all right here, man. Our Atlanta Braves have made some international signings right here, man. Shout out to David O'Brien for this one. We signed. I'm gonna mess up on some of these names too, just to let y'all know off top, man. But let me move this balance so we can get everything right here. All right, we got Rudy Reyes from Dominican Republic. We got Yastin Paneles, Yagil Martinez, Lano Praveste, Wilmore Amante, Yasser Garcia, Marvin Fernandez, Johan Elzandro, Diago Torrens, and hold up, what that last one is? Ellis Reno. I don't know if I pronounced the name right, but that's the best y'all get from me tonight right here, bro. All right, that new nut that I got for y'all, man. I don't know nothing about none of them international players right now. Just if y'all know anything about it, y'all pop up in the comment section. But I don't know nothing about these guys. I seen hold on, what we got going on in the chat. Brian, people say, yeah, you tried. B. Cole said, they were talking about Tornez on 92.9 the game. Yeah, I heard his name. I heard his name, yeah. All these Sammy Sosas. He said, man, y'all better get some of these Korean and Japanese players. Hey, man, you know, a lot of these folks chasing that money. The Braves ain't about giving that money like that, bro. Ain't about giving up that money. All right, but the net news and update I got for y'all right here, man. Shout out to UGA football for this one. They say Trevor Etienne is declared for the NFL draft. He officially declared for the NFL draft. You know, it was rumors saying he was gonna come back to the team for another year. But I guess he decided he would get some good news on the professional side. It was saying he was gonna be drafted pretty high or something. Or a lot of teams looking at him, so that made him go ahead and put his name in there. But shout out to the young man for that, man. Good luck to you on your next assignments in the professional level, man. Hope you succeed at that level. Cause the better you look, the better Georgia look. You feel me? So let's just go ahead and congratulate that young man on that one. What we got? Corey Gill 5 said is he related to ET and that jet. Yeah, that's his big brother. Yeah, that's his big brother. All right. Speaking of the whole Carson Beck, look at this. Shout out to On Three for this. It say Georgia wanted Carson Beck to return for 2025 after entering the transfer portal. Alabama was the second team that gave him a call. You know what I mean? This might be a blessing in the sky for Georgia because he didn't show me that demeanor, bro. He didn't have that dog in him. You know what I mean? You know how you can tell every time he make a mistake, he wear it on his face. You see it all over his face, and you know as a quarterback, your team reacts to how you react. So if you always down everything, you rarely show emotion, but you can clearly see when you down. Those are problems, dog. We need guys to, you know what I'm saying, amp these guys up, man. Let them know, hey, I'm with y'all. I got this. You feel me? Not doubting you when you come out there. You saying when the boy Gunner Stockton came out there, it was a whole nother energy. You feel what I'm saying? Now if our offensive line played like something this year, man, we'll still be playing in the playoff right now. But our offensive line didn't show up. So, but we got some horses coming up these next couple years. So I hope we get that on track. You feel what I'm saying? Uh, what we got? Um, Brian, people say AJ brother at Clemson. Yeah, yeah. And he actually balled a little bit too. He ain't just another name. He can play a little bit. Corey Gifford said bet crazy. He gonna be distracted at Miami. That was his problem up here. He was distracted with that girl. And bruh, don't tell me you couldn't find nobody in Georgia that look better than that girl, bruh. They got all kind of crop down here in Georgia. You can all kind of crop, bruh. That look way better than the one you got. But hey, man, I hope he goes succeed in Miami or whatever. But if they see this boy in the playoff, it's gonna be trouble for him. I guarantee you, dog. There's already rumors that they had got down they were down on Big Ass. They had a problem with Big. They say the nigga went to Miami or something when he supposed to been preparing for a game or something. I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna have to pull it up and see. I seen something about it. I'm gonna have to. So don't quote me on that. Let me do some more research on that. D. Coleman say play football because he good at it. Might not love it like that. Hey, it's levels. What I can say is levels to this shit. He thought it was gravy when Stetson Bennett stepped out there and was got on had the success he had. But when he finally got the keys, when there wasn't no talent around him, he couldn't do what he needed to do. But when we had all that talent, it made it look easy because he got the ball out of his hand quick and let them boys do what they do. But this year he was trying to show like I got an arm. I can get that ball there. But our receivers didn't help him at all too. I'm gonna give him that. Our receivers dropped so many balls this year that was ridiculous, dog. So I give him that, bro. Uh, Sonya Hotwell in the building. What's happening? Southside 12 in his mother. What's happening? Uh, Beck's doing what's best for him. Yeah, because he sure wasn't gonna make no money in the draft if he went right now. He definitely was gonna be like a fifth or sixth round, so he gonna have to go stat pad up there in Miami. He got to get his name back up at the top because he really messed it up this year. He had the key to the truck and didn't do nothing with it. Corey Fine said, brother, SEC schools stay with beautiful women. Man, what you talking down south? Period. Hey, you in Georgia, the capital of beautiful women, bro. And style you want. Yeah, she an athlete. She an athlete in Miami. Yeah. Yeah, Southside, I agree with you on that. He say, I don't blame his girl down there, and he's trying to build up draft stock. He got to get his name back up, 'cause he so messed it up this year, bro. So she played basketball for the Hurricane. Uh, Kirk Cousins' wife isn't bad looking either. Brian P. B gonna have Kirk Cousins pull up on you now with them chains on. Now. D. Cole said, I just looked up his girl stat. Carson got the wrong twin. The other one hooping her ass off. Hey, how you don't know he ain't sharing the twin? Hey, it's something on they. Hey, all right now. All right, next news and update got for y'all. Shout out for Adam Schefter for this one right here. He say Jets completed their interview with Broncos defensive coordinator Vance Joseph for the head coaching position. I'm hearing the Detroit Lions defensive coordinator is if he had a choice of where he wanted to go, he said he wanted to be at the Jets. So the Jets got a lot of talent on their team except the quarterback. And their offensive line got to be worked up a little bit. So whoever get that job gonna have to work on their line of scrimmage on the offense. Get them boys straight. All right, next news and update I got for y'all, man. Shout out to NFL rumors for this. You say the Raiders are reportedly closing in on Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson for their next head coach. Hey man, he been doing good as a play caller right now, but I don't know how he'll be as a coach. He's a young, upcoming talent, so we'll have to see. But the Raiders got so much that they need down now, and he gonna need a strong GM for him to succeed. If he was to be chosen to go to the Raiders, so he gonna need a strong GM, dog. And if he don't have no strong GM behind him down there, it's gonna be hard for him. He's gonna fail. So we'll see how that pan out right there. Let's see what the chat got going on. Hey, bro, in the building was happening. He say, are they talking about firing Gray if the new DC wants a different scheme? Now, Gray is the assistant coach. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Gray worked with the secondary anyway. D. Coleman said, I don't give a fuck if they real sisters. Nah, they twin for real. They twin. But them nigga, some of them twin like Sharon. So, hey, he might be messing with both of them. I wouldn't even put it past. That's probably why he moved down there and bought him a little house in Miami and everything. You gotta know he from Florida, so he might was getting a little homesick. He spent a little minute. He did a time in Georgia. He stayed down. I give him that. But right now, this was basically a money move for sure. Right now, he's saying that he wasn't gonna make no money in the NFL. Then drafted like the fifth or sixth round QB, so he got to get his stock back up. Corey Gill Five say Miami building their program, so it's a good move. Hey, time gonna tell. Plus, it's an easier conference. It's not that hard in the ACC. You ain't got to worry about nobody but Clemson, pretty much. And one other school probably pop out of nowhere, like Florida State did 2 years ago, and like what team that was? The Syracuse did this year or whatever. So we'll see. Brian Peters say the Jets taking their time with the coaching search. Hey, might as well. They ain't got it right so far. They got to get back on it. Rich Ryan want to come down there hurt. Yeah, that what Corey Five just said, right? He say, yeah, the Jets ain't really been a factor since Rich Ryan was at the helm. And Rich Ryan was talking about he want to get back down there. I mean, up there. So we'll see if they give him a chance. But like, and one of these Detroit coordinators, I'm telling y'all, man, they're gonna need a strong GM for them to succeed at their head coach position. because they don't have a strong GM. They are not going they're not going to succeed. Now it's going to be very tough. It's going to be very tough, especially in an organization with like the Jets that have a quick trigger finger. So and the Raiders they quick on the trigger too. They fired that man out the 1 year. So I don't you don't know what to expect out of that, bro. But we're gonna see. It's gonna be very interesting that shit out. Southside say, you know what's funny is that this is one of Aaron Rodgers' worst years, but for other QBs, it would be it would be one of their best seasons. Yeah, his numbers wasn't that bad, but if you sat there and watch the game, they are not in sync at all, bro. If you sit there and watch a Jets game, they are discombobulated. And I'm hearing rumors that your boy Gary Wilson gonna wanna trade if Aaron Rodgers come back. I don't know how true it is, but your boy Adams already looking for another team too. He talking about maybe going back to goddamn Green Bay. So we're gonna see. It's gonna be a very interesting offseason. It's gonna be a lot of movement. Gonna be a lot of movement. Brian, people say, yeah, Clemson and SMU, yeah, they came up this year. SMU showed a little something. They tough. They tough. D. Coleman say, Brady plus Ben Johnson would either be a perfect match or a horrible. Mid like 8-9 or 9-8 is off the table. And he say ain't no in between. They're gonna be either off the chain or gonna be terrible. What we got here? What we got here? Ghost Pep in the building. What's happening? Brian, people say I don't know if Rich want to leave ESPN right now. Yeah, I don't know if he was joking about want to play who that was who just got that job up there in New England, Venable. He said I wouldn't mind whooping him 2 times, or you know what I'm saying, 2 times a year. So I don't know if he was just bullshitting with that statement or what. But yeah, we'll see. Corey Good Five say, oh, he's talking to Ghost Pepper. All right. Auntie Pam in the building. What's going on? Three Dirt in the building. What's happening? D. Coleman say Devontae Adams in his Moss Raider era. He got one more team to do something. Hey, facts. He at the end. He at the end of the rope, dog. He at the end of the rope. Mucho Grande say I'm an Algier #2 fan. Hey man, y'all a fool, boy. Corey get fired. What up? You say what up, three daddy? Say, bro, I was asking because Gray is the DB coach. Well, we actually got somebody else that's the DB coach. Gray is the assistant head coach, so he really don't have a position that he's directly over, but he specifies in the DB area. Yeah, so he ain't going nowhere. Next news and update I got for y'all, man. The Cowboys are interested and expected to interview Jets former Jets coach Robert Sire. Y'all probably already heard about this. So it's gonna be hard for somebody to get Robert Sire as a defensive coordinator because a lot of teams are looking at him for head coaching vacancies. So yeah, that'll be a tough get. I don't think he want to get no DC job, and I think he want to get back in the head coaching ranks. All right, next news nut that I got for y'all, man. This is interesting right here, dog. This is an interesting stat right here. Shout out to ML football for this one. They say the Saints running back Alvin Kamara has never had 1,000 rushing yard season during his 8 year NFL career. There are zero running backs in the Hall of Fame that never had 1,000 yard rushing season. That is crazy, dog. That is crazy. For you, dude, for you to been a Dude, for you to have been 8 years in this league and never to have 1,000 yard rushing, that is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Brian People say I want to know who gonna be the D line coach though. Southside said I'm fine with Wilts or Luke. Man, we've been interviewing some good candidates. We're gonna come up with that in the South Pod. We're gonna talk more about the search and all that. Corey Giffine say that's a good move. The Cowboys need discipline. Sire has that. But is Jerry Jones gonna hire somebody like that? He like to hire a coach and he can control. And I don't know if he can control Sire. We'll see though. He want that guy done. Dion down there. Uh, Corey Five say who trying to put Kamara in the Hall of Fame? I don't know, dog. Eric Kamara's Super Saiyan. Darren Sproles might be a compliment. Might be an insult. F him. Either way. Yeah, he a ain't. Long as he wearing them colors down there, we ain't got no love for him. Got no love for him at all. Southside say they don't overuse Kamara. Though. Kamara is their offense, dog. Him and that tight end, your boy Hill, that's their offense. They use him in the pass and the run game. So they use him like that, like they use Bijan up here. They use him a lot now. If Kamara out the game, dog, it's hard for them to win games. D. Cole say Alvin Kamara is the final form of Reggie Bush. He just like Reggie Bush. They both get hurt like a moth. They both get hurt. They trying to have all them that low body fat percentage. Yeah, Corey Five said he did have 6 TDs in the game though. Yeah, that proved the point right there. 6 TDs is crazy in one game, bro. Crazy. All right, next news up there, I got for y'all. Y'all favorite coaches back in the headline, man. Say Chicago Bears have completed an interview with Arthur Smith. So it looked like Arthur Smith gonna have a second chance around in the coaching search. So he getting a couple of his name been floating around a little bit. So we're gonna see if somebody give him an opportunity or he gonna be the offensive coordinator with the Pittsburgh Steelers again. Speaking of Arthur Smith, let me bring this up to y'all. All right, shout out to JPA football for this one to say the Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson and the offensive coordinator Arthur Smith reportedly had trouble working with each other with unsustained rumors that Smith preferred Justin Fields. Reports surfaced during the year. So so it looked like it was a little drama. Looked like it was a little drama down here, I mean, my bad, up there in Pennsylvania with the Steelers and the QB. So what they went 4-2 with Justin Field and went 6-6 with Russell Wilson. Now Russell Wilson did provide them better passing yards per game or whatnot, but it looked a little off out there. I'll say that it looked a little off later in the season because when he first came in, they was on fire. When Russell Wilson first came in, they was on fire. The boy couldn't be stopped. But as it got farther along in the season, it started to look off. Like your boy Russell Wilson was saying ghost out there or something. I don't know. But how y'all feel about that little drama up there in Pittsburgh? Southside said, man, if Arthur Smith becomes the coach of the Bears, Caleb Williams gonna request a trade. Hey, you're a fool, man. You don't think Arthur Smith learned something up there in Pittsburgh, man? He might learn a little something. D. Coleman said it was way too soon for Art to get back as a head coach. He might not make it this cycle, but he's getting interviews though. He might be. The offensive coordinator at Pittsburgh for a couple more years. Never know, but his name's circulating right now. It did the same thing with Dan Quinn though, but Dan Quinn declined it and decided to stay at the Dallas for another year at defensive coordinator before he started taking jobs. I think he did like 2 or 3 years at defense coordinator with Dallas. Mucho Grundy say AK big plays mainly came from passing out the backfield. To my Alvin Kamara, he will have more catches than rushes a lot of times because they run game can never get going, so they had to get it to Kamara in the short passing game, which they do like check downs and throw it to him in the flat or get him out on like a wheel route or put him on the slant. That's how he was getting a lot of his yardage. Jay Black, 142 in the building. He said, is the biggest a hole. Let him rock." Say Arthur Smith is the biggest a hole. Let him rock. Hey man, he might have learned a little something in Pittsburgh. Humbling. He might have humbled himself over there. You know what I mean? Southside said that's because Russ played real good teams at the end of the season, and Russ wasn't good enough. Hey, facts. It showed itself. They got more tape on them, and teams were better prepared, and it was like he was seeing ghosts at the end of the season. So yeah, I agree with that. D. Cole said that Pitt offense was ice cold at the end of the season. You're right. Jay Black 142 say Justin Field doesn't pass the ball well enough to keep the Steelers a winning organization. Hey, but even with that being said, it looked like they're trying to work out a contract with him. They thinking about it. So we're gonna see how that play out. This offseason gonna be very, very interesting. Scotty Robinson, he say, I'm surprised Arthur Smith is not fired yet as offensive coordinator. Tay Bro said, Russell need to let it go. Brian, people say, what's in the South tonight, man? We're gonna be talking about we're finna get to it in a minute. Let me finish this up, man. We're gonna be definitely talking about the defensive coordinator candidates and all that. But let's finish some of this up right here. I got like two more to do and we can get to it. We can get to it. Uh all right, shout out to NFL for this. You say Jayden Daniels was the first rookie in NFL history to finish the last 3 games with 0 turnovers and 0 punts. Hey man, this guy had one hell of a year, dog. I'm proud of this young man. He showed up. He showed rookie signs too, which you can't avoid. You can't avoid that rookie wall. So he did show that rookie sign sometimes, but he was able to bounce back. It was a game where who that was? He was sacked like six. Matter of fact, he played us and we sacked him like 6 or 7 times, and he was still able to do put up good stats. So yeah, this guy put up hell of numbers this season, and good luck to him when they go face. I think they playing the Lions. Hey, I think they playing the Lions. Yeah, and the Rams playing Philadelphia. So we're gonna see how you do against them Detroit Lions. It's gonna be cold, but the Lions playing the dome, so it don't matter. All right, last news and update I got for y'all, man. Your boy Jokic. He had 8 assists in the game the other night. Just became the fastest player to reach 15K in points, 7,500 in rebound, 5K in assists, during the just in 709 games. The fastest previously was Larry Bird in 799 games. We all know this guy right here is one of the most out of shape big man freaks in the game, but he balled, boy. He just out of shape in appearance, but that boy be running up and down that court. That boy be running up and down that court, boy. For sure. Let's see what they got going on. in the chat. Then we finna hit on that sauce real quick. Uh, Jordan Texas boy say typical Arthur Smith offense. Jay Black 142 say I might be wrong about Justin Field. I don't mind being wrong. If it works out for Justin, then good. Hey, we're gonna see, man, because Justin ain't gonna have too many more chances now. This is his last chance. He got to show up. D Coleman say, well, yeah. D Coleman say NFC Lamar. Oh, he's saying Jayden Daniels the NFC Lamar Jackson. Hey, man. Hey, Lamar just becoming more of a passer now. He was the guy that just run real quick, but Jayden Daniels looked to pass first before he run. That's the difference between them two. But I like the way Todd Monken got your boy Lamar Jackson looking up there in Baltimore. He become a all around QB now. Jay Black 142 say Jay Daniels a beast. Hope to see what he does next year. I know one thing, him and LPJ gonna have some hellified games when they face each other. I guarantee you that. Cause them boy LPJ showed me some. That boy ripped that ball. Jordan Texas boy said I got Washington over Detroit. Yeah, Detroit defense is suspect. So we're gonna see how they show up. We're gonna see how they show up in the playoff. You know, that's a whole nother level. Guys tend to step up in the playoffs, so we'll see. Southside say, man, Derek Queen, man, Coach Derek Queen, better be glad he hit the lottery with JD5. Laugh out loud. No, I ain't gonna need to say that, bro. Your boy Dan Quinn is good at hiring coaching staff. Look how many coaches from that coaching staff in 2015, 16 that we had that they became coaches right now. He's good at hiring talent to help him out. So I give him that. You know what I mean? The GM that they got in Washington, him and Dan Quinn is in lockstep right now. So that's gonna be good for them for years to come. D. Coleman say the Rams versus the Commanders in the NFC Championship game wouldn't surprise me. Hey, both of them are underdogs coming up into this week, so both of these guys right here, the Rams wasn't expected to win their game last week, but them boys came out and put that whipping on them. So I wouldn't even be surprised at this matchup. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't be surprised. George Testable said I got the Bills over the Ravens. I don't know, man. There's something different about Lamar this year. Some in his eye. Some in his eyes right now. So I think he's trying to get over the hump this year. He's trying to make it to the first Super Bowl. So we'll see. Corey Giffey say Jokic is the best player right now. Hey, he one of the top players for sure. That boy come to play. Uh, Kevin O'Connell, he say nah, Lions are a whole nother level on a whole nother level. They defense ain't. These last couple weeks, that defense been giving up them draws, boy, for real. So unless some players come together and step up right now, we'll see. I can't wait to watch these games this weekend. So we're gonna see though. That weather, well, no, they in the dome, so that weather ain't gonna play no factor. So I ain't worried about that. D Coleman say, Quinn wouldn't take the points for shit. He lucky that that fidget ass kicker made it. Hey man, we all know luck plays a part in sports, and luck wasn't on our side this year. As Falcon fan, it definitely wasn't on our side. Uh, Southside 12 say Lion fans getting big headed, and I hate everything about Philadelphia. I can't stand Philadelphia, bro. If they ain't draft no Georgia Bull, all I spit on them, bro. But they got some of the dogs down there, so I respect them drafting some dogs. But other than that, I don't mess with them. Georgia Texas boy say Ben Johnson thinking about Where they went to? Man, just thinking about Vegas. Yeah. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this. Yeah, man. It's time for that sauce, baby. Y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go and crank it up. First thing I got, man. With the heads rolling, man. Who's next, dog? Who y'all feel gonna be next to get their head rolled, man? Y'all think it's y'all think it's somebody else in line to get fired? Or do y'all think that was it right now, man? We set and we gonna try to strain up the depth chart a little bit. I'm thinking like I'm thinking they pretty much done on the firing unless they decide to change out the linebacker coach because that's where we lacked that this year also. We fell back in the linebacker room this year than what we was the year before. So if they were to make another move, I would think linebacker coach. But other than that, I think everything else pretty much set because the DBs was some of the strong suit of us this year. They held it down for a good little point early in the year. So our linebackers couldn't cover worth of shit. So if I was to say it was gonna be another move coming, it would be in the linebacker area. What y'all think? See what some of you folks saying. Yeah. D Coleman say I think Raw and Jared Gray want control of those DBs, but DC got full control of the front seven. For it to work out, I'm gonna need Raheem to let the DC have full control over the whole defense, not just partial. Let that man control the whole defense. Whoever you bringing in here, bring somebody out different from your line of thinking. Somebody out the back who don't think like you. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I think we need to do. Corey Giffard say bring in Ken Norton Jr. He's a legend. Hey man, whatever we need to make this team better, dog. I'm here for it, dog. I'm not opposed to it because I'm tired of us not being in the playoff with the type of area we in, dog. We should be in the playoff all the time, dog. Folks should want to love to come down here in Atlanta and play, bro. D. Coleman say I'm stuck on wing. Give me anybody from a Baltimore defensive staff. Right, right. One thing about John Harbaugh, he always hires some good defensive coordinators. So I wouldn't even be mad at that. Southside say a linebacker coach couldn't help, or linebackers that could run vertically or cover any damn body. That's not on the linebacker coach. Yeah, what it is on the linebacker coach to pick the talent he have, and he had opportunity to pick the linebackers he wanted, and we failed to put depth in our linebacker room. So that's what I think we need to work on for sure. Get depth in that linebacker room because it showed this year. It showed very much this year, bro. Coach Unchained in the building. What's up, Coach? Let's see here. D. Coleman say I hate Philly like I hate New Orleans. They broke my heart during childhood. F 'em. D. Coleman say we need a linebacker so Caden can move around how the DC sees fit. Hey, that's facts right there. I think they're gonna get some depth at linebacker this year, whether it come from free agency or from the draft. I think they're gonna get some folks out of get some linebackers off here because we was definitely short at linebacker, dog. And we had to force to play that rookie. He wasn't ready yet. He definitely wasn't ready. George Texas boy say Stafford is managing the game and that young defense is balling. Yeah, when they was your boy Raheem had him up there balling, man, and they drafted a lot of good talent, and they basically promoted someone within who was up under Raheem, and he doing the thing right now up there Los Angeles. So yeah, D. Coleman say Washington Kevin was making me nervous. Stop fixing your hair, man. Yeah, he was like you finna go on the like you finna go do a photo shoot for that the swimsuit edition or something. Modeling it. Yeah, that hair straight, bro. Don't you worry about your hair. You finna put a helmet on. So it says, boy, say I got KC versus LA in the Super Bowl. ATLE on the bill. They say Rams gonna try to make a push. Hey, one thing about it, they come to play around this time. They come to play. Let's see. Southside said I actually picked the Rams versus the Vikings. They already beat them in the regular season, and how Donald looked versus the Lions. I knew they would win again. The funny thing is, dog, the four losses that the Vikings got came from the Rams and the Lions. Nobody else. The Rams and the Lions, the only two teams they lost to the whole year. That were all four of their losses came from. Um, because say long term, you think Clark Phillips the third is a starter or just depth? Right now, he was on and off this year, so I say he got to show me a little bit more. So right now, I put him at the depth piece right now with a chance to fight for a starting role. But I think we're gonna probably draft or bring another cornerback here in free agency to fight for that second spot with Mike Hughes with Hughes. Hughes played Hughes played when he was healthy. He was out there doing his thing. And I give him that. Southside say if we stay at 15, Jahad Campbell, James Pierce Jr. and Jack Sewer or Michael Williams. I wouldn't even be mad at none of them, bro. Especially not Michael Williams. You put somebody like Michael Williams on the other side, now you got somebody. You put him on the other side over there, man. Woo. With AK, yeah, now you got somebody that can light it up, dog. I wouldn't be mad at none of that, but I think we're gonna go defense this year. But you know, we always hope that the Falcons go defense and they go another way. So I'm in the sit back and see mode right now. But they need to go defense, bro. They need to go defense. I don't care if it's in free agency or if it's in the draft, bro. But y'all need to bring in that defense. Our offense set right now. We good. We good with offense. Muto Grande say, give us someone with experience and success. Hey, facts. Jonte Rozier say Raven versus Eagle in the Super Bowl. D. Coleman say he like Jack. Jack is nice. Yeah. Jack can ball, bro. Tay Bro said we need to upgrade at nickel too. Uh, yeah, we just need to get depth at cornerback. Period. Get a little depth, but we got to. What we got at your boy what the name was? Glow, Mr. Glow. He was on and off. So yeah, I would say we need a little depth at that nickel spot. I agree with you on that. All right, man. Next thing we talk about in this sauce, man. DC search. Who's your choice? Who y'all want at the DC, man? Speaking of that, let me show y'all a couple people we interviewed. So we interviewed Wink Martindale for the defensive coordinator job. We also interviewed your boy Jeff Obrick for our defensive coordinator job, and we're gonna interview Wilkes coming up this week for our defensive coordinator job. So these are the three names I done heard. right now so far. How y'all feel about these candidates, man? I like them. I like them, but Jeff did a little something up there with the Jets defense, and he also showed a little something when they did the interim coach. The defense was on fire before they gave up at the end of the year. So I like all three of these defensive coordinators, but if I would say I like that Winker Dale right there, Mr. Wink Wink. I like him a little bit more because the way he sees talent, dog. He's very good at evaluating talent, and he knows how to fit to the player, and not trying to make the player fit his scheme. So I like the way he does that. And remember, he also had that Giants defense humming too. Them boys were getting a lot of set. So yeah, I like that. I like that name right there a lot. But I ain't mad at none of now three of these candidates right here. Who y'all choice is, man? Who y'all want to be y'all next DC? It don't even have to be these three that they interview right now. Somebody that y'all think good. Tell me who y'all want. Also, let me know. Let me know what D line coach y'all want to come down here. I want us to go get our boy from the Ravens, man. Bring him on back home. Bring Chuck on back home, man. But y'all let me know who y'all want down here, man. Let me see what they got going on in the chat. D. Coleman say we got a lot of issues and a little money and picks. Terry got the work to do. But what we know one thing about Terry, he know how to play with that money. So I ain't even too much worried about that man. That man gonna get that money straight. We can do some restructure. We got about 4 or 5 restructure. We can do it. We'll be in $50 to $60 million in cap space quick. So I ain't worried about that. They can get that money. That cap full is here anyway. We ain't seen the Saints how long been in cap here, and they continue to sign players. We ain't seen plenty of teams do this, so they got to know how to work that money. Uh, Mucho Grunder say, I don't want anyone who hasn't won a Super Bowl yet to win a Super Bowl before us. Right? We in a long list of people who ain't won a Super Bowl. We in a we in a long list, dog. I think it's us and Carolina Panthers down here who ain't won no Super Bowl in our division. So yeah, we we need that. We need that now. Like that Super Bowl that was ripped from us. We need to patch that hole in our heart right here. We need that. Scrapped up 24 say we need to either bring in Steve Wilkes or Wink. I ain't mad at now one of those selections, my boy. Now one. Mucho Brunner say, although I like and respect the lines a lot. He must talking about an early comment he was doing something probably. D. Coleman say Jeff Ulrich will make my ass it is not 2016. Okay, D. Coleman, look, 2016 he was a linebacker coach and he had them linebacker firing up. He was firing. Them linebacker was humming. But you got to respect when they did that interim coach, when they was the interim coach and with Raheem Morris and all that, Raheem made him defensive coordinator. He had that defense humming, dog. They was out there hunting until the last couple games of the season. The defense started to give up on them, and they was already had they Cancun plans already planned up. You know what I mean? So and you can't deny what he was doing up there in the Jets for Robert Sala. He had the Jet plan too now, so I wouldn't be mad at that. Uh, Southside said I want Wink first and Lou from the Bengals. Lou is actually a good DC. It's just the Cincinnati personnel was weak. Man, that Cincinnati defense was weak. That defense was oh, but they had one dude stand out, but maybe it was the depth. They didn't have a lot of depth in Cincinnati. And you know they had lost their cornerback coach to Colorado. So maybe that was a big thing too, because it was a minute, a few years past that Cincinnati was good on both sides of the ball. Back when Jesse Bates played for him and everything. So you might be. I got to do more research on him. I got to do more research on him. Nathan Flores say, don't forget about Lou or Nariyamo. Hey man, I probably messed his name up now, but y'all know what y'all get with me. Y'all know exactly what y'all get with me, man. Mucho Grande say I prefer Winky Poo. I ain't calling no man no Winky Poo. I ain't calling no man no Winky Poo, bro. But I hear you. I hear you, my boy. Where we at? Where we at? Let's see here. Get back where we at. The Brian People say tell D Led hell no. Oh, Leslie Frazier and Marvin Lewis. Yeah, them boys washed up. We good on that. We good. Let them go. Let them go up there to the Raiders or something. Marcus Freeman. Marcus Freeman at DC. Hmm. Brian People said I don't mind us interviewing Dennis Allen. I don't want none with no ain'ts, nothing on it, bro. He a good defensive coordinator, but I don't want nothing to do with the eight. We had so much bad blood with him. I don't want nothing to do with him. I don't know. He a good DC, bro, but I don't know about all that, bro. I don't know. But we can't knock that I mean, he good at what he do, dog. That defense. If he got the players, that defense gonna harm. That's for sure. That D line gonna hurt for sure. Mucho Grande say, what you think about staying in the house with Jerry Gray? The point is, Mucho, I don't think Jerry Gray want to be no defense coordinator, dog. I don't think he want to be. So that's the thing. He gonna have to want to be a DC for us to even give him that opportunity. But I don't think, really, I don't even think he want to do it. I think he want to work with the DBs and the backs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Our DBs back there, and think he like the role he at. George Chessboy said, I think Wilkes and Gray will be the last interviews next week. I don't know. I'd be surprised if Gray on that. If Gray on the interview list, I'd be surprised because I ain't heard nothing about him being interested in DC. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. D Coleman. Okay, he talking to Mucho on that one. Mucho Grande say, Lou or Nari wouldn't be wouldn't be a bad option. I wouldn't be mad at that for sure. Scrapped up 24 said I think they would make the decision this week. Well, now they still got to interview Wilkes next week, so it ain't gonna be this week when they make the decision. But I say within the next 2 to 3 weeks, probably like right after the Super Bowl, because they don't want to take away from it when the Super Bowl type stuff. Probably. Uh, maybe even before the Super Bowl because they try to get they do it in place before the because there's a lot of people that need DCs too. A lot of teams and fire coaches, so gonna be a lot of people shopping. So it's gonna be pretty much looking at what's the best option, what team got the most talent, uh, the most stuff in place for them to succeed at their job. So we'll see. Mucho Grande say Wilkes, Winks, or Lou. I wouldn't be mad at facts. King Richard say Martin Daniels. Uh, D. Coleman said somebody from the Viking defensive staff should have gotten an interview. Well, they defensive coordinator from last year got a head coaching job, so this year is a first year defensive coordinator. So I wouldn't think that he'll be getting a interview for nothing right now. He's a first year coordinator. Let's see here. King Richard say, but Obrick would be good because he mainly coached LBs as well. Exactly. He good at coaching linebackers. For sure. I wouldn't mind now defensive coordinator that coach the or linebackers to be the next defense coordinator. I wouldn't mind that at all. Jonte Rozier said the Bears supposed to have interest in Marcus Freeman. Oh yeah, from Notre Dame. Yeah, yeah, I seen that. But sheesh, Notre Dame, if them boy win the championship, I can see him trying to make a jump to the NFL. But if they don't win the championship, I see him trying to stay in Notre Dame and try to do some finish up there. But that'll be interesting. Like I said, it's gonna be an interesting all season, dog. I can't wait. Can't wait to keep up with it. King Richard say, but I really wouldn't mind Wink. Southside say, I take Dennis Allen. Hey, he's a hell of a defensive coordinator. He can't be a head coach, but as a defensive coordinator, we can't deny that he's a he's a hell of a defensive coordinator. Um, Mafia say Wink. George Tessball say I like Wink because he had experience in the 3-4 and the 4-3 defenses and likes to be aggressive to make QBs uncomfortable. Hey, that's facts. That's facts. Um, King Richard said Gray want to be behind the scene. He's assistant head coach and DB coach. He good in his mind. Left like I probably wouldn't give that up either. Yeah, and plus he making a little bit more with that assistant head coach gig too. King Richard say Wink is my number one pick for real. Mafia say musical chair. Yeah. Hey man, they ain't been disappointing me with the interviews that they doing. So I like the direction they going. Joe Tessabus say, but who will be the D line coach? I say go get my boy Chuck Smith and bring him on home. Bring Chuck Smith on back down. Right now he's the linebacker outside linebacker coach up there in Baltimore. Bring that man on back home, man. Throw that man in the bag. Get him down there and play with these D linemen. A lot of his prospects all throughout the league. So he's proven he know what he's doing. Um, George Testbus, I want experience, and I remember those Baltimore and Carolina defenses. Fat, Wink, and Wilkes, the boy put in work. Southside say he got Ohio State winning the national title. I don't know. Notre Dame got heart, bro. If they can keep it, if Notre Dame can keep it a rock fight, I got Notre Dame winning. But if they let them boys get over top on, then Ohio State will run away with it. I don't want Ohio State to win, man. I don't like their coach for men in the world. I don't like them. Say Falcons don't hire Jeff Ulbrich or Steve Wilkes. Watch what I tell you. Tank, I won't even be mad at now one of them, bro. Both of them are good choices. They make the defense better. Steve Wilkes good with the linebackers, and Jeff Ulbrich good with the linebackers. So I wouldn't mind none of them. Mucho Grande say, what y'all think about Dennis Allen though? Yeah, we just talking about that. Even though I'm gonna have to be real with you, even though he played for them Aints, dog, coach for them Aints. One thing we can say about him, he's a great defensive coordinator. If he got great talent in place and a good support system to get him what he need, yeah, he can do what he need to do, bro. George Testable said, I want to stay within the 3-4. Then I think it's Wink. Oh, he said if we want to stay within the 3-4, then I think it went. But Wink played both. He ain't done both of them though. So me myself, I prefer a multiple defense. It makes you very multiple, and you know what I'm saying. Better adjust. You have better athletes out there in the multiple defense that can adjust to like an offense that want to run a spread or whatever. You got more athletic guys that can cover than to for say for instance if you stand on a on just strictly a 3-4 defense. Now you got men out of place who can't cover like Judon. You got Judon going down the field now. Don't need to be back there covering nobody. But now you got him down there trying to cover somebody in the flat or the slant, and you don't want that. What we say? Tank say you want Dennis Allen or Wink Martindale. Hey, I ain't mad at now one of them. Moffitt say Dennis Allen is proven. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Georgia Texas boy say, yeah, I like Dennis Allen experience. That's facts. Moffitt say let Grady Jarrett coach the D line. Why y'all trying to end my boy Grady Jarrett? He still got a little more miles in him. And I think that's gonna be one of the players that they let restructure their contract to get this team better. So look for Grady Jarrett to do a restructure of his contract because they didn't restructure him this year. So look for him to do it this upcoming year. Mucho Grande say facts. DA to my Dennis Allen had the Saints defense tough. Not a good head coach, but he's a great DC facts. Facts on that. Mafia say Warren Sapp. Now keep Warren Sapp up there in Colorado where he at. No sir. Let him stay where he at. Saints say hire Dennis Allen at DC and hire Ryan Nielsen as D line coach. But the thing is, do Ryan Nielsen want to take that downgrade though? Only way I see Ryan Nielsen going back to D line coach if he have no more offers at defensive coordinator. Then I can see him. Then I can see him going back to that D line coach, and I wouldn't mind that either. If we can't get Chuck down here, I wouldn't mind having Ryan Nielsen back at defensive line coach. Mucho Grande say he think Chuck and Wink would be fired. Man, that would be a match made in heaven right there, bro. That'll be a match made in heaven, bro. 82 Money Carlos said, yeah, Chuck for soul for the line. Him and Wink or Wilkes, gun blazing. Hey, music to my ears, bro. Music to my ears. Southside say Jeff and Wilkes aren't bad choices either. Facts. Tank say people gonna hate Jeff because he was with Dan Quinn regime and Raheem Moore, but they can hate all they want, but what they can't deny is what he had them Jets, the Jet defense looking like, and what he had our linebackers looking like down here. So they can't deny that. D. Coleman say, man, South would have you bull rushing like we like crazy wheel. Man, man, South been fainted on the sideline trying to holler at folks not trying to do what he telling them to do out there. What y'all saying, South ain't really got no experience at being a coach. This is first time being a coach up there in Colorado, his first coaching gig. So I don't want nothing about no first time coach down here. I need someone with a little more experience. George Testboy say I just want experience. Someone to have the keys. Okay, we say I just want experience. Someone to hand the keys to and what's understood don't need to be said type. Exactly. Facts. All right, man. Next sauce I got for y'all right here. Let's go on and get into it then. We're gonna transition like this. First thoughts on the draft, man. Who y'all think we need to draft up in here? Early thoughts of who y'all want here, who y'all think we're gonna target. Which I said earlier, I think we're gonna target defense. I'm looking forward us to getting depth at linebacker and at cornerback and getting us another edge rusher. So who y'all want? to get in here, man. Before Coach gonna come on one of his shows and he gonna break down some players for y'all. So I'm gonna make sure I be on that one for that one so I can get into that. But who y'all think, man? Tell me who y'all want off in here, man. I'll start off. Give me Jalen Walker from the Bulldogs. If we ain't never drafted nobody from the no defense from the Bulldogs lately, it'll be a great year to draft. We got three guys. We got three guys coming out. Jonathan Bell said Jalen Carter. You mean Jalen Walker? Jalen Carter on Philadelphia. Huh? George Test boy say defense, defense, defense. Jonathan Rozier say I'm using all four picks on defense. I wouldn't be mad at that, but I think we're gonna have more than four picks. I think you're gonna catch your boy Terry doing some deals. He gonna do some deals. He gonna move back out that 15th spot. I think he probably move back until like 21st spot. Pick up like two more picks. I'm gonna say O line so we can draft. I'm gonna say O line so we can draft defense. Um, D. Coleman say we should use literally anything on defense. Tackle is understandable, but would piss me off. Anything else is a fireable offense. Hey, that's facts, man. I don't even think we need nobody on the offensive line in the first round right now. Your boy Caleb McGarry played well. I ain't gonna even front you. He played better than Jake Matthews, dog. So I don't mind us getting a lineman in the second or third round. But your boy showed up. Let's see here. Jonathan Bell said, "Hey, my bad. I meant Walker. Yeah, I got you, my boy. I knew what you meant." Jordan Texas boy say, Kurt, Grady, Pitts, and Azure are all trade bait. Man, look here, man. Y'all gonna stop trying to get rid of my boy Grady. I ain't gonna even fight about Azure no more, cause like, man, the way this team used them, dog, I wouldn't even mind if they traded the boy and let my boy go shine somewhere. He got a fan in me until he played the Falcons. I can't root for him against the Falcons. I can't do it. But yeah, I'm gonna watch what he do if they trade him. Tay Bro said Edge and DB. I wouldn't mind that. D Coleman said it ain't McGarry. D Coleman, stop trying to cut my boy Grady, man. Southside say trade Grady for Pitt. Man, look, y'all don't get rid of homegrown talent, meaning somebody that you drafted and still is producing without giving them opportunity to help the team. Now, I say if he wasn't willing to take a pay cut or adjust his salary, I understand you trade him then. But give the man an opportunity to stay here and retire a Falcon. Let's retire a Falcon. Can we retire somebody a Falcon? Can we do that? Mucho Grande say the question is, what is Raw looking for? Someone he knows and familiar with, like always, or start new? That's the question. And that's why the defensive coordinator hire is so important of him getting a outside voice. You know what I'm saying? And that's what all the interviews are like an outside voice, except Olbrich, but Olbrich can't be denied. He's been proven these last couple years. So, but other than that, man, this is why this hire is gonna be important. Anybody from that Baltimore regime and lineage, I wouldn't mind, dog. They know how to draft. They know how to see talent. George Tessabot said, I rock with Grady, but if my future in my future was I'm just being honest. That's not being honest. Being honest is hey Grady, we need you to take a pay cut right now. Let us restructure your contract so we can get some better talent. Now if he tell y'all no, then hey man, go for what y'all know. But if he's willing to do it, he got the right to be able to have a chance to retire a Falcon. He's been producing. He's been producing out there, dog. Even coming off an injury, he produced this year. Go look at it. Go look at his number. Go look at some of the tape. They still were doubling this dude. Um, 82 Monte Carlo say we ruined our nucleus. We might as well start over. Nah, if we start over, then we really going backwards, dog. We really going backwards. So I say add to. We need to add to what we got. Add depth. Know how to use. The problem this year was we didn't know how to use the talent we had. I didn't like the rotation they were using for the D line. I didn't like how they was using the D line. We had a 6-man rotation. Plus we got big D linemen going out in coverage that shouldn't be in coverage. We wasn't putting athletic D linemen in coverage. We putting big boys in coverage who was brought here to be a pass rusher. So that was the problem. We didn't know how to fit the players in our scheme instead of trying to fit the scheme into the player. So that's what's going to be important. Jonathan Rose just say blame Coach Unchained, bit Will. I know, I know, Coach Unchained like shaking that tree, man. My, my dog, shake that tree quick. George Tesla said, it's only, I think the only start new would be Lou with Lou. I don't want us to start new nowhere, dog. I don't want us to start new nowhere. I want us to add to what we got because I still think this is a playoff team. We just need somebody to utilize the talent the right way. You feel what I'm saying? That's all we need. D. Coleman said, of course, Grady can retire Falcons. All he got to do is turn that 20 million to 3.5, and it's all good. Man, that man ain't going no damn 3.5. He had played too many years to go 3.5 a year. Now I could see him going from like 20 to like getting you like 16 million a year or something like that. But that man ain't finna go no damn 3.5. That's a slap in the face. That's a slap in the face, dog. Okay, where we at? 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 Okay, okay, right here. 82 Monte Carlo said cohesion is very necessary. We need to be like 300 Spartan shit. Exactly. We need to be as one unit, unbreakable, dog. One chink in the armor gonna take down the whole defense. So we need to be all together. Bringing in 4 or 5 new players to be starters, then that's trouble. Mucho Grunda said, I think Grady wants to be here. If Grady wants to be here and willing to take a pay cut, keep him. But if he wasn't willing to take a pay cut, then yeah, trade him. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Give him that opportunity. Give him that opportunity to deny the pay cut. Then I can go for what y'all know. Ghost Peppers, this is probably the best year to trade down if we can. Also, we don't need a guy who won't be starting immediately. We need help on defense. Exactly. And plus, we got the little Trice kid that gonna be coming back off the injury. So that'll be the best time to drop back into the 20s. We drop back into the 20s, get one of them Georgia defensive end linebackers. Man, we cooking with fire then. We cooking with fire. Um, what we got? George Testboy say we gonna need at least 10 million back. 82 Monte Carlo say, nah, I'm agreeing with you on leather team together. On leaving the team, talking about leaving the team together or whatever. Uh, Jordan Testable say, would y'all trade Kurt to Cleveland for picks or players, maybe Miles Garrett or this Denzel Ward? The thing is about Kurt now, he got to want to be traded. He got no trade clause. So if Kurt don't want to go nowhere, we not moving off that contract. Only thing Kurt can do for us is like redo his contract, whatnot. Them last 2 years because he already got 100 million guaranteed. That ain't going nowhere. But like the final 2 years on this contract, he can rework that to better help the team. And if I'm Kirk Cousins, I'm finna sit here and collect this bread. Nigga, you finna be one of the highest paid backup QBs in the goddamn league. I sit here and hold that clipboard and help Michael Pennis out. I got a career. My career speak for itself. I had a good career. I might didn't win a lot in the playoff, but I had a good career. Why keep moving my family and they paying me to sit here on the bench? I'm gonna sit here and collect that bread. Um, oh, you saying you talking about keeping the team together? Facts. I got you. I got you. We here. We here. 82 Monte Carlo. I see where you coming from. Falcon fan forever say we gonna what's going on with Falcon Nation? What's happening? What's happening? He say we need to get Wink Martindale as DC. I wouldn't mind that at all, bro. Jordan Texas about say, what if the Falcon? Oh, they said what it Falcon forever. And yes, I agree. Oh, he hollering that old ball there. All right. D Coleman say 20 million to 16 million is a slap in the face. It really not. It really not if you think about it. If you take the 20 million to 16 million, add him another year on the contract, he really getting it back. You know what I'm saying? But he's helping the team in the front run, on the front part of the contract. But he's getting it back on the back end. So it's really helping both sides. It wouldn't be like a slap in the face, but 20 million to 3.5, that's like nigga, that's a spit in the face. Falcon Forever say, I hope we don't get Ulbrich or another Romo. Another Romo. I'm gonna mess that name up all night, dog. You know what I'm saying? He said they both trash. I wouldn't say Ulbrich trash because he had our linebackers playing their ass off when he played with us, and he had the Jets defense humming too. If they had any cohesion on the offensive side of the ball, they would have been a good team up there in New York. But they couldn't get it right on offense side of the ball. Um, what we at? George Testboy said, "I'm thinking 20 million to 10 million. He ain't going that far down. He ain't going to no 10 million, George Testboy. Uh-uh. They ain't gonna even color that man with that. Falcon fan forever say we need a DC coach who gonna be on the defensive player as chew them up if they don't do right. And all these guys that they interviewing is about that life. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. He say guys who want to go put pressure on the QB, especially mobile QB. Facts. D. Coleman say who are the four starting linebackers next year? That I don't know, D. Cole. They're gonna be interesting, dog. I can't wait for this offseason to see how they gonna crank it up. But first thing first, let's get these coaches in here. Then we can see how they come and how they gonna think. Jonte Rose, just say what you think about the defensive tackle, John Nelson from Penn State. We need some beef. I'm thinking we need to get a little bit more beef on the inside for some depth purposes. I think that's what we need to focus on. The boys on Penn State, they're a little small, but I don't know, dog. He played good though. John played good. I wouldn't be mad at that pick, but we need to be working on. some beef too. We need some beef in there. Falcon fan forever say we need a O line, a solid O line player who can block for MPJ. Man, like I was saying earlier, dog, McGarry didn't do bad. Y'all go look back at the tape, dog. He did better than Jake Matthews this year. He didn't do bad. He played actually very well. So we don't need to be in a hurry to get an offensive line. I can get an offensive line in the second, third round. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. We don't have to rush and overpay somebody that can sit on the bench. D. Cole say I give Cleveland a pick to take Kurt off our hand, but Kurt gotta want to be traded though, D. Cole. He gotta want to be traded for that to even go down. If he don't take away that no trade clause, that ain't even happening. All right, man. But I appreciate everybody joining me tonight, dog. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to close the thing down, get y'all ready for them heavy hitters coming on next, dog. I appreciate y'all for joining me, man. We're gonna get this thing rotating the hill and whatever news pop up, I'm gonna jump on here and throw some stuff at y'all. So y'all look out for it, man. But y'all know who I am. Y'all go follow me at all platform at Will the Georgia Reaper, man. And if y'all ain't done so already, go like, share, subscribe to my page, dog, and tell your folks about me, man. Tell them we got that. Y'all know we come with the stats over here. And man, y'all make sure y'all tune back in, dog. Coach Unchained gonna have something coming up. Make sure y'all tune in here. But y'all get ready for them heavy hitters, dog. I appreciate y'all for joining me, man. I'm out this thing, man. Peace.